But first, let's go live to Trey Yingst in Tel Aviv with the latest from the ground. Trey.
Kaylee, good afternoon. Overnight, Iran launched around 30 ballistic missiles into Israel. The vast majority were intercepted by air defense systems. Here's what it looked like as efforts were made to shoot down those incoming missiles. Right now, there are ballistic missiles being fired at Israel's second largest city of Tel Aviv. Currently, missile defense systems are working to shoot down the incoming fire. We are going to take some cover here as this unfolds. You can see in the distance interceptor rounds coming off, trying to shoot down. Pull it off the tripod. And let's move inside. The flash there in the sky, explosions overhead. And again, this is the third barrage. These barrages are getting smaller, prompting Israel's Home Front Command to reduce restrictions for civilians here. Work will resume for businesses that have shelters, but schools will remain closed. As the war enters its sixth day, Iran's supreme leader made his first televised remarks since the new conflict began, directly contradicting President Trump's calls for an unconditional surrender. The Iranian nation stands firm against the imposed war, the Ayatollah says, as it has stood so far, and stands firm against the imposed peace. The Iranian nation will not surrender to anyone in the face of imposition. With no end in sight, Israel is ramping up airstrikes against Iran, targeting dozens of new positions overnight. Fox News has learned new details about a strike earlier in the week that took out IRGC Major General Ali Shamani. An Israeli official says that on Monday night, a secret compound located in a mountain outside of Tehran was targeted, killing dozens of IRGC operatives. Among them, several senior commanders who fled from the location to another hideout in Tehran.
You don't know. I may do it. Component.
Strike on Iran's nuclear facilities. Here's how he responded.
You don't seriously think I'm going to answer that question? Will you strike the Iranian nuclear component? And what time exactly, sir? Sir, would you strike it? Would you please inform us so we can be there and watch? I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble, and they want to negotiate. And I said, why didn't you negotiate with me before? All this death and destruction. Why didn't you negotiate? I said to the people, why didn't you negotiate with me 2 weeks ago? You could have done fine.
It's a great question. Well, the president also reiterated exactly what he wants from the Iranian regime.
But is there anybody here that said it would be okay to have a hostile, very, zealots really, but to have a hostile country have a nuclear weapon that could destroy 25 miles, but much more than that, could destroy other nations just by the breeze blowing the dust. That dust blows to other nations and they get decimated. This is just not a threat you can have. And we've been threatened by Iran for many years, and we cannot let Iran get a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time, and I mean it more now than I ever meant it. Two very simple words, a very simple, unconditional surrender. That means I've had it. Okay, I've had it, I give up, no more. Then we go blow up all the all the nuclear stuff that's all over the place there. No, they had bad intentions. For 40 years they've been saying death to America, death to Israel, death to anybody else that they didn't like. They were bullies. They were schoolyard bullies. And now they're not bullies anymore.
There's this very unique juxtaposition, Joe.
Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakach Kadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone and peace salutation to the Akim doing his work in true sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right. Want to do this lesson. All right, going into what's going on the planet Earth. All right. Not fucking focusing on no damn BET awards or who gonna win the damn NBA finals or who gonna win the World Cup, all this bullshit, and all of these distractions, man. Okay, that all these other people in the world are focused on, man. All right, this is the duty, all right, of the prophets. You know what I'm saying? to break these things down and give our people, all right, understanding, man. All right, mainly, the elect who are gonna, retain this information and receive that breath of life, you know. But for you 2/3 and you heathen, it's a warning unto you, man. War is coming to the planet Earth. All right. The scriptures speak on wars and rumors of wars, man. All right. You already got an active war going on in Russia. All right, with Russia and Ukraine, man. Okay. You got skirmishes going on between India and Pakistan. Okay. You got tension brewing between China and Taiwan. Okay, it's a lot of shit, that's ready to pop off, man. All right, but the only ones that's giving that warning, all right, and not just giving a warning, not just going on your damn page and putting World War III with exclamation marks on it, like who that did do that shit? Fucking that damn Edomite, man. Nigga living on an island now. They call it some Bitcoin Island or some shit. AMTV, not just going on there throwing up the World War III, to get clicks. All right, because hey, anytime on YouTube, I notice if you put World War III in your title, all right, or you put US and Russia and all that shit in your title, you're gonna get a bunch of views, man. Okay? So nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing no clickbait, man. All right? We're gonna break it down. But what's going on? The current events are gonna be filtered through the scripture, man. Okay, and that's what brothers are doing all throughout the planet Earth, man. All right, brothers are giving out the real info. Okay, your real Jake say the 411, but Jake don't say that shit no more. You know? Cause if you watching mainstream TV, you gonna be bugged the hell out. All right, cause all they pushing, all right, is propaganda, man. All right, and a means to justify, all right, this war with Iran, man. Okay, and I was listening to one of these conservative Edomites, and he brought up a good point. He said that pretty soon, it's gonna be mass censorship over this whole war situation, man. Okay, to the point to where you speak, you people that want to speak, so like you people that want to speak against war and you want to speak against Amalek, all right, you are gonna be, your voice is gonna be, you're gonna be massively censored, man. Okay, you're gonna be 100% censored. Okay, and the war machine is gonna roll on. All right, hey man, it's a lot of people, that's speaking up about this Iran situation and the Amalek situation. But when you go on all these comment boards, all right, for these YouTube videos about it, what do you see? Iran has no control of their skies. Futile. Let me see. Look, you see that? Israel has a right to defend itself. Trump and Netanyahu, thank you. Talking about Iran shouldn't have nukes. And this is all day long, man. The propaganda machine is going all day long on this, man. And these are nothing but freaking bots. So how much more is gonna happen? All right, just think about it when the men of the Lord are being persecuted, man. All right, for teaching the truth, for prophesying. Okay, we already know Donald T got a problem with the so-called prophets of doom. Okay, that's what we are doing, man. We are those doomsday prophets. Okay, we telling you what's to come to the shores of America, man. All right, and it's just like what Zelensky told Trump. All right, one of these days, All right, one of them ICBMs is gonna make their way, all right, across them oceans, man, to come meet you. All right, and that's prophesied to happen, man. That them ICBMs is gonna be released onto Babylon. Okay, there ain't nothing you people can do about it, man. It's inevitable. All right, how Ultron said, man, in the Avengers movie. Okay, but all of this is prophecy, man. The rumors of wars. Okay, the least of the flock shall draw them out. All right, Magog being a guard. All right, unto these other heathen nations. Okay, and you sitting there with your with your president who's the Mad King, man. All right, who ain't he ain't showed his horns all the way yet, man. But you're gonna see that this dude is a oppressor, man. Okay, he's a straight up oppressor, man. I got to get that clip, of Donald T saying, if you burn the American flag, you should go to jail. You should go to jail for a year. And then he said, you know, he said, yeah, I know it's a constitutional right. I know it's a right according to the Constitution, that you could burn a flag, but those are stupid people. Those that believe that, they stupid people, man. Okay? So he gonna rule by common sense, So he pretty much that's that Hegelian dialectic, man. Oh no, this is common sense, because it's common sense, all right, to stop allowing children, all right, to cut off they secret parts, all right, and transplant it and try to put something else in there, man. Okay, that's madness. All right, that's common sense. All right, but now he's trying to equate this common sense thing, all right, to censorship. All right, something that he was so upset about that he was being censored. All right, now they flipping it on you, American people, man. Okay, because y'all said that the left is the wrong way. All right, so they gave you the right way. You know, so now that you got the right way, the way that you want it, shut the hell up. Okay, and let the devil do let the devil do his thing, man. All right, that's what they telling you, you six pack crackers, man. All right, you ain't want it with the left. We gonna give you the right. All right, we don't want to hear no fucking crying, man. Okay, so division is all through the earth right now. All right, fear is all through the earth. Okay, because war is at the front door, man. War is at your front door, and you still got to deal with this economic situation, man. These people ain't got no jobs, man. People getting laid off. It was a dude today at the J, talking about, yeah, because Trump is the economy is doing great. The economy is back. All I could do was look at him, man. I mean, well, what can you say to a nigga like that? That think that the economy is doing better, man. That think that the economy is up. All right, just today, Powell over the Federal Reserve, he decided not to cut interest rates. Okay, and Trump was mad about that. He said that they need to cut rates. They should have been cut rates. All right. But what did that mean if they didn't cut rates, man? That means that the funny money still can't come into the system, which means it's gonna be even more layoffs, man. It's gonna be even more layoffs. All right, so all you people that's at your job feeling comfortable, okay, especially if you don't use your hands, man. If you at a job where you don't use your hands, man, it's over for you, man. All right, it's over for you. You easily replaceable, by the use of AI, man. Okay, and eventually ain't nobody gonna be able to work unless you take the MOTB. You know, we know that that's coming. All right, but things are getting kicked up, man. Things are taking off. All right, and it's a pleasure and a joy to see. Okay, because we don't want to stay in this place, man. We don't want to be in this freaking hellhole, man. Going to work every goddamn day, you know, having to fucking play this damn role, man. Not being able to be, our real selves, man. All right, not being able to be in rulership. All right, only these 2/3 want this shit to continue, man. And that's why some of you gonna take your stupid ass over there to the Middle East and you gonna fight. All right, all this devil do gotta come up is come up with another FF for you, man. Okay, but that's all I had. I pray this lesson was edifying and shalom.